creo que era ahora a las 11:45 más bien. Creo
No,
que era
no,
temprano, ¿no?
lo suspendieron porque no habían olas. Me
Mm,
tocara, yo sé que en la tarde, pero no sé qué hora.
no sé, no sabía ni que lo han suspendido. Estaba muy ocupado metiendo gente.
¿Y para qué hay que pasarlo en inglés?
Porque los comandos vienen con, con comando en inglés, me imagino que es solo comandos en inglés. Pero es solo, a lo que entiendo, solo
Sí. ¿Pero la qué?
como la parte del idioma, no me va a modificar nada del
Sí, usualmente, si se quiere se
de
le cambia, si
español.
no, no.
Ujú.
Es nada más para la fórmula, y eso, me imagino. En lugar de poner sí, sería ahí.
Ujú. No, voy a tratar de hacerlo así. Tengo tantas cosas abiertas que no sé ni en dónde estoy. Faltando 5 los dejamos entrar, ¿eh? Acá dice Nanda que le escriba a Luis Guillermo Alvarado. Le escriba que usted está interesado en llevar la licenciatura, que si le
Ok.
puede ayudar, que dice que les están pidiendo 15 para poder abrirla y solamente tienen 8. Entonces que
Mm,
andan buscando gente, porque el proceso ya pasó, pero que me manda buscando gente. Entonces escríbale a ver si le ayuda a meter los papeles.
ok. Voy a escribirle, bueno, pues, gracias.
Esa de Luis Guillermo Alvarado.
Ujú.
Voy a empezar a dejarlos entrar entonces.
Buenas tardes, chicos. Bienvenidos a la cuarta semana. Vamos a dar un par de minutitos nada más mientras se terminan de conectar los chicos que están en sala de espera. Les van a enviar al WhatsApp una imagen con la información de ustedes. Entonces, para que revisen un momentito, ¿verdad? Que el nombre esté bien escrito, para poder enviar ya la lista oficial a Corea. Entonces, para que se fijen un momentito ahorita en el WhatsApp. Si hay algún cambio que hacer, nos avisan, porfa. Chicos, a los que se vienen conectando, se les envió por WhatsApp una lista con el nombre completo de ustedes. Entonces, para que se fijen que esté escrito correctamente, para poder enviar ya la lista oficial a Corea para lo que es la emisión de los certificados. Entonces, revisen que el nombrecito y los apellidos estén escritos correctamente, que no le falte ninguna tilde ni nada, ¿verdad? Para no tener problema con eso. Jiwon, can you start the class, please?
Okay.
Recording in progress.
Okay. Hello, guys. I hope you guys are having a great Monday on Costa Rica. And as we have planned this week, we're going to learn about EXO. One of our teammates, Subin Lim and Eugene Choi, will be your guide for this week. So it is their first class, so please give them a big hand. And now Subin will continue today's class.
했어. 들려? 오케이. Hello. Today's class is going to be about Excel, as I told you in the notice. I uploaded the net workbook, Excel file, and Excel language change method related to today's class on the Google Classroom. So if you haven't seen it, please check and download it. Also, the content of today's PPT are based on the materials in the workbook, so please check the related page if you want to see it again regarding grammar or explanation when solving the problem. For now, you can look at the workbook for 1.1 and Excel for 1.1. And after the workbook and Excel, take a break of about 15 minutes and do the rest. And the class will be over today. First of all, I'll tell you why we need to learn Excel. Organizing data using Excel can improve data management and analysis and improve work efficiency. It can also be used in a wide range of fields. Excel has the advantage of being able to organize data in any format you want in various fields. That's why we learn Excel in this week's class. And in today's class, we're going to learn basic explanations of Excel, math functions, and data-related functions. This is the initial screen that appears when you enter Excel. The buttons 1, 2, and 3 are in order: Home button, New button, Open button. To create a new Excel file or to select the Excel file on the computer. Number 4 can check this list of recently worked Excel files. Number 5 can check user information and Excel product information with account, feedback, option from the top and check the settings related to Excel. Here is the execution screen since you entered the Excel file. Number 1 is a set of command icons that are always displayed regardless of the selected tab on the quick launch toolbar. You can modify the list by clicking the icon at the end. Number 2 is a ribbon menu with the commands grouped by tabs and groups. There are tabs such as File, Group, Insertion, Formula, Data, Review, and the Home tab has groups such as Clipboard, Font, Customization, Display Format, Style, Cell Editing, and Add-ons. Each group has functions related to the group's name. Number 3 is the name box to display the currently selected cell, address, or name. And number 4 is the formula input line to display, input, or modify the value or formula entered in the currently selected cell. Number 5 is a worksheet, which is Excel's workspace. It consists of several cells, 1 to 3. The part marked with red square means a row and is a blue square ABC, stands for column. The English of the numbers and columns of the row is denoted C6. And the part where the rows and columns meet is called a cell. Number 6 is the worksheet line that displays the name of the worksheet and allows you to add a new sheet. If there are many worksheets in the current document and the sheet tab is not covered, you can move the sheet in number 6. Screen viewing and magnification adjustment are possible in number 7. The following is how to move and select cells. You may not understand how to move keys when you just hear the instructions, so I recommend you try it in Excel while listening to the instructions. To move the cell with keyboard, you can press the Alt key to move in the corresponding direction, and further press and Enter key to go down and to the right by pressing the Tab key. There are many ways to select a cell you want. You can mouse click or drag to select a cell, or you can select cells in the same direction at once in the 5 ways below. It is Shift and Space key, or Control Space, Control Arrow keys, Control Shift Arrow keys, and Control A key. And format cells, it is about how to decorate a cell using multiple functions. Cell formatting can be applied in 2 ways. First, right-click on the cell and format cells. Second is click the icon for the number group on the Home Ribbon menu. In format cells, there are functions such as number, alignment, font, border, fill, and protection. And there is a category in format cells. Number and currency is the first category. A number can set the use of a 10-unit separator symbol, and a currency can set a symbol. Both number and currency can determine how negative numbers appear when they are entered in a selected cell range. A decimal number can be set, and if a decimal number is set to, or numbers are displayed up to the second decimal number, like the last picture. And let's load the cell format number and the problem related to the currency. The questions are on the page 6 of workbook 411 or number worksheet in Excel 411. We'll solve the question together in a little while, so if you're done, please chat thumbs up in Zoom, please. Okay. Yeah, I try to solve together. For A1, you can apply the cell format related to the number. First, drag the cell and right-click and to open the cell format window. Then press the number category and click Use 10 separator. And the negative numbers can be selected in red without the minus sign as requested and checked. Yes. And for A2, you can apply the cell formatting related to the current. Similarly, drag and right-click the cell range to open the cell format window and to select the current category. Currency. Select 1 for decimal place and black without minus for negative numbers. 마이너스 없는 거. Maybe the symbol was the dollar, so you can anything. 잠깐만. Next. Next is the category date and time. It is a function to set the display that appears when the date and time are entered. Date means Y is year, M is month, D is date, and time means H is time, M is minute, S is second, AP is AM or PM. You can add the desired format like the picture below. And you can solve the problem in the same way. The question is on page 6 on workbook 411 and number worksheet in Excel 111. If you're done, please chat thumbs up in Zoom. Yes. It was a problem to apply the cell format of the date and time categories, respectively. Also need to open this format cells window, date, and find the 13 more 12. And also click the category time and find the 1:55 p.m. like this. And there is a custom category. If there is nothing you want from the categories you look for above, you can create a new one. To do what you want, you need to understand the format code you use for custom. The format code is a format setting for a number or character item, and up to 4 items can be specified, and each item separator uses a semicolon. If you look at the picture, you can see that there are 4 parts in the format code. Format code is in order: positive numbers, negative numbers, 0, and text. And you can use this code only for what you need. An example of using cell formatting code. This is an example of cell format code. It is order, default non-cell formatting input status, use 1 format code item, use 2 format code item, use unused code semicolons. The first is a basic status. In case 2, if you use only 1 formatting code item, it is a format that applies to our numbers. In case 3, if you use of 2 formatting codes applies to positive and negative numbers, like the picture. And in case 4 is use unused code semicolons, and code that is not used like case 4 can be omitted as a semicolon. When you create the overall format code, you almost use the number format code character, except when you specify a color or text. The hashtag only valid digits are shown, and no invalid zeros are seen. 0 is if the number of digits in the input is less than the number of zeros set in the form. Output the input number invalid digit field up to 0. Question mark is at a space instead of an invalid 0 above or below the decimal point. It is mainly used to match the decimal point. If you look at the picture above, you can see that each has a different decimal place, but all of them appear. For colors, it must be entered in square brackets, and red and blue are typically used. It may also be indicated by using inequalities. This is the format code for date, time, and text. Date and time can be set to appear in the table, respectively. In the case of text, you can enter additional text in the numeric format code or add it to the first area of the format code to use it. And when you look at the picture, that is positive number, profit without, negative number, loss is out. This time you can solve the problem using custom. The question is on page 8 of workbook 411 and number worksheet in Excel 411. It is quite hard, but you can solve it. And if you solve the problem, please chat thumbs up in Zoom. Okay. Let's solve it together. Have to open the formula windows and custom. You can type this blank. And the first area of the numeric code is positive number. So apply the color using square brackets and enter it like this. And the second area is negative number. So apply the same color. Blue color. And add the minus. And you can easily solve it by looking at the contents of the data from a code. This. The answer is 5M, 2D, and 4Y. And in the cell format window, they has another tab like font, alignment, border fill, protection. In font tab, you can set the fonts and font style, size, underline, and color. And in border tab, you can display a line on the border of the currently selected cell lanes. You can select the style and color of the cell. And you can set the color of the letters in the fill tab. You can apply the gradation by pressing the fill effect button. And you can set the color by entering RGB values by pressing more color button and custom button. Now, the question is on page 9 of workbook 411 and font border fill worksheet in Excel 411. If you're done, please chat thumbs up in Zoom. Yes. It is saying quite easy to open the format cells and apply the italic and border in outline and fill the RGB color in more colors button and the custom button right here. This is the answer. And we're going to learn about autofilling. Point the mouse pointer to the bottom right vertex of the cell and the plus shape appears. If you press and hold Ctrl, another plus shape appears at the top right. In case, if you point with a mouse pointer, like left picture, if you appear as in the left picture above and left click to lower the cell below, you can copy the value in the first selected cell as in the right picture below. In case, if you press Ctrl and point with a mouse pointer, if you appear as in the picture above and left click to lower the cell, you can set a value larger than the value in the first selected cell, like right picture. And using the autofilling option, after autofilling, a small button is displayed in the lower right of the autofilling range, which is called the autofilling option, like this. There are 5 options. First is copy cells. Copy the context of the first cells as it is and fill it automatically. Second is fill series. It recognizes the pattern and automatically fills it. C is fill formatting only. It only automatically populates the formatting while maintaining the existing values. Only the formatting in the selected cell is imported, like cell formatting. D is fill without formatting. It automatically populates only the values while maintaining the existing format. Only the values in the selected cell are imported. And E is flash fill. Similar data are extracted by referring to the data on the left side of the autofill range. And we will refer to the cell in Excel. And there are 3 main ways to refer to it. Relative, absolute, maze reference. You can change the order easy to pressing the F4 key. First is relative reference. The cell reference address changes depending on the location of the equation. Excel is basically use this relative reference. Second is absolute reference. Even if the equation is moved, it is always fixed to the same value. Third is mixed reference. Fix only one of the row column numbers. And name measure is a function to define or delete names in a specific cell range and manage names. There are 3 ways to define a name. First, using the name box. Second, using the name definition button in the define name group on the formula tab. Third is pressing the new button in the name measure window. First, define cell name with name box. Select the desired cell range. Type the desired name in the name box and press enter. This is the name box. Second, using the name definition button. Click the Formulas tab, define names group, define name button, and set the desired name, scope, command, and refers to in the new name window that appears. After selecting the desired cell range, you can press the define name button or enter it in the new name window. Commands can be omitted. Second is creating in the name manager window. Click the Formulas tab, define next group, name manager button. You can check the list of currently created names and information on each name, and you can create, edit, or delete new names. The question is on page 12 of workbook and name major worksheet in Excel. If you're done, please chat down some in Zoom. Okay. You can find the define name button in Formula tab. Right here. And write sum. This is the answer. Belonging to the basic calculation, addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, or can be calculated using symbols or functions in the formula bar. Since subtracting cannot be calculated using the cell range, it is convenient to subtract the total of the subtracted values at once after adding them together. Average function, find the average of the selected cells or ranges. Arguments can include numbers, cells, ranges. A maximum of 255 can be entered. The question is on page 13 of workbook 411 and math function worksheet in Excel 411. If you're done, please check the answer in Zoom. Okay. I think you guys have to see the time. I try. Okay. A1 is the use the sum function. 잠깐. And you click the cell range, this B566. 어? 어? 안 먹어? 아, 오케이. 그러면 5, 6, 6. and then 어?
Subin,
아, 맞다. 니은 안 썼구나. Yes?
I think you have to put the equal sign before some.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
An average. 되겠지, 그럼 이제? The answer is like this. And then use count to count cells. Count A, count blank. First, count. It is a function that counts the number of cells containing numbers and the number of the numbers in the cell range. Like the picture. B is count A. It is a function of counting the number of non-empty cells in the cell range. C is count blank. It is a function of counting the number of empty cells in a cell range. If you look at the example range, you can understand more easy that the functions. And the questions are on page 14 of workbook 411, and this function worksheet in Excel 411. If you're done, please chat thumbs up in Zoom. Okay. You can use count, count A, and count blank functions in order. Count. Count A and count blank. And find specific values and include max, min, and median. First, max is a function that obtains a maximum value from a range or a set of numbers. Min is a function that obtains a minimum value from a range or a set of numbers. Median is a function that obtains the median value from a range or a set of numbers. The median value is the value at the center of range of numbers arranged in order of magnitude. If you're done, please chat thumbs up in Zoom. The question is on page 15 of workbook and math function worksheet in Excel 411. You can use max, min, median functions in order. Like this. Large and small function is a function that returns the case largest or smallest value in the range. Large small function is and enter the first array and the cased number is a function that returns the case largest or smallest value in the range. And the question is on page 15. If you're done, please chat thumbs up in Zoom. Mhm. You can use large function in this. Click the array and the second largest value, so we enter the second. Also, this is fifth smallest value, so 5. It is the answer. And there's a string function, it's 5. A is last. It is a function that extracts as many characters as desired from the list of the text string. B, mid, is a function that returns a string by the desired number of characters from the specified location of the selected string. You can enter the start number and characters. C is right. It is a function that returns a specified number of characters from the last character of a text string. D is len. Len is a function that returns the number of characters in the selected cell or text. E is find. It is a function that returns the position of the word you want to find in the string in order. Start num is the default value of 1 unless entered separately. You should write this mark. And the question is on page 16 of workbook, Math Function Worksheet in Excel. If you're done, please chat thumbs up in Zoom. Okay. I'll put A and AC using left. Right, left, and click the cell B50. And A and AC is 4 letters, so we enter the full. And second is output YTH. Click this B51 and YTH is located in second, so 2, and YTH is 3 letters, so 3. Right. Click this B52 and the string is 6 letters, so 6. Len is just right, and he output the letters, numbers. We need to find the AS string, so write AS and click the cell B54. Then he output 4. The AS is located in JavaScript in 4. Yes. In the workbook, there is a 4-chapter additional references part, which is an additional item. So if you are interested, you can check it out later. We have a break time in 3:35. And after the break, we will have time to deepen the concept we learned in the first class and solve problems using additional data-related functions. Take a break.
Bueno, chicos, regresamos a las 3:35.